Yo, it's Friday. Just wanted to go over some stuff this week. Yeah, I got smoked this week. Smoked, bro. Um, Now it's all good. I charge it to the game long term, but that doesn't mean it's a good feeling. So you can see, lost one of my funded accounts, and on top of that, lost the combine. Where do I begin? Last couple of weeks, I've been riding this trend, this uptrend, and slapping. You know, I got multiple accounts off of this trend. Just break, retest, entry, break, retest, entry. And that was pretty much all I was doing for last 3 weeks. Then within this area of the market, right, I saw this big aggressive break that is pushed down. So I'm like, all right, let me try to aim for bearish um, opportunities because I saw that the sentiment of the market has shifted um, for where the market's at to bearish. But then I was aiming for bearish, and I just kept on getting stopped out by, you know, these bullish candles in these areas. But I just got chopped up in this area, man. I came up with two reasons. One is I gotta start clearing off my charts a little bit more frequently, so far as recent swings, swing highs, swing lows, because I made two trades from silly mistakes. They're honest mistakes, but they're silly mistakes. I would say because if I was updating my chart in real time, so far as like swing high and swing low zones, I would have had a clear view on what I needed to do and how I needed to do it. And the lack of that caused some discrepancy within the charts, and I was just like making decisions based off of what I thought I was seeing. Um, and then the second thing is when the trends are trending, clean, bro. I'm smooth. Like when I say last 3 weeks, I've been eating US 30s food. I've been eating US 30s food, bro. And then as soon as that market shift where it's like weird consolidation, but still like having momentum on both sides, I just got so like, you know. So I mean, it's not the end of the world. I've lost accounts before. To be honest, this was the most accounts I've ever had at one time. Um, Three. So that to get to that step within itself was already a big deal to me. Um, so at this point in time, it's just a matter of getting it back, you know. Excuse me. Where the market left off. Oop, don't want to do that. Where the market left off this week, I could have entered in for a sell now that the trend was more established, but I didn't do so. Thursday, I didn't take a trade, and I pretty much just waited out. By the looks of this, swing high, swing low. Um, I could obviously see that there's overall more bearish sentiment in this area than bullish. So that's an important thing to notate. Here, it was in like a consolidation range, but you could obviously see that it broke out of that. So we are going to get in on the hour and rock out with some details, right? Because when you're able to zoom in, that's when you're really able to see the picture, you know. Now, you don't want to, when I say, for those that don't know, when I say zoom in, like you don't want to be looking at a 1 minute chart, right? Because you're going to just be seeing so many candles, and it's going to cause you to really not know what direction um, the market is flowing in because you're going to see so many candles, you're going to be so confused. But think of it from the manner of zooming in, um, like a telescope or like a microscope. The more you zoom in, the more you see. Um, but you also have to know the weight of the data, right? So that was a little bit of a tangent, but I saw the bearish push. Obviously, you can clearly look at this area and see more bearish candles than bullish. Consolidation down here, broke above. I saw this higher low. Let me do it like this: higher low, higher low. To push up, right? Broke out of the zone. Obviously, that's not enough to say, hey, it's going to continue bullish. We had the 4 hour bullish engulfing, which is strong confirmation for the counter trend trade, but you still want to see the breakout, pull back, retest, in which I saw. So I then scaled into the 5 minute, um, because I had a very strong feeling that it was going to pull back into this zone, this orange zone, as that was the most recent support that acted as support here, as well as resistance here. So I was like, all right, bet, that has a high chance of getting back up to that area, which you can clearly see it did, right, which is good. I see on the 5 minute chart we have support made, retested, bullish engulfing. Now it's very, very like just by looking at it, face value, they look like they're like the same size, but the bullish candles engulfing slightly. And then enter again. I didn't enter, but I left this there because this would have been a trade that I would have entered in. I was very, confident about the analysis for the counter trend trade. So I would have set my stop loss below the level. That way I'm not a fluctuation. And then as it shoots up, I would have gotten out there. Well, system would have taken me out there. So 1 to 4, and that's a clean trade. So yeah, man, this is what we're looking at. Obviously, I'm looking to get some accounts um, back up and running, but you really just gotta chalk it to the game, bro. You know, this account, you can clearly see that it caught some of the ripple effect of me making those decisions that I mentioned earlier on this account as well, just operating off of the wrong roadmap. But throughout the weekend, I am, and now, after I'm done recording this video, I'll go through and make sure that I'm legit again so far as just direction and clarity. Gonna be doing some back testing. So I'll be able to see going into next week what needs to happen. But that's about it, man. That's the update.